Hi everyone. This image is from the New York Times. You can kind of see up here images from 4 years of what's going on in this picture. And so there are some answers, but before we actually get to the answers there, I would like you to take some time with some focused note taking in terms of the image. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is just to fill out the form that's underneath the image that you have. And it asks you to describe what you see, to pay attention to the subject. So that's who is in the image, what is in the image. Um, write down what that is, what colors you notice, lines that you see, shapes, and texture. So please describe anything of that nature. The next box asks you to analyze what you see. So this is a photograph. So the person took the photograph, possibly cropped the photograph. So you're going to analyze how they placed everything there. So what do you notice in the front of the image in the foreground? And what do you see in the middle, and then in the background as we go towards the back of the image? And then what do you see in the center? What is the center of the image? What is on the left side, the right side, the bottom, the top? Is there anything that you see repeated, that appears in this photograph more than once? And then is there any symmetry to this photo or no? Is there a move you see as being emphasized? Then the third box is asking you to state what you believe that the photographer, in this case, wanted you to take away from this image. Why did they snap this photo? What did they want you to know about what was going on there? Um, and does it remind you of? And what do you think it would feel like to be inside of? So I'm going to ask you to answer those questions, and then finally, under judge is how well do you think that the artist achieved what, in this case, he was trying to achieve? Should it be remembered, and should people view this? So those are the four boxes. The space there is not an indication of how much writing you should do. You should take the notes as completely as possible. So that's what we're going to do in the beginning. Then we're going to take a little bit of time to stop and talk about the photo. And get some answers about what's going on, and then I'm going to ask you to complete a 10-minute timed writing on the photo, but we'll talk about that when we're done. Okay, so that's where we're at.